All right, everybody, welcome again to Palm Harbor, Florida, here for the 2012 U.S. Amateur Championships. We have a great match here. This is Raymond Linares commentating. In the booth joining with me is none other than cue maker and pool player extraordinaire Ted Harris. Hello, Ted.
Hi, Raymond. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, looks like we have a real good match coming up. I know for sure one guy, the one at the table right now, Mike Fuller, is a stone-cold champion. He's definitely one of the favorites to win.
Yeah, he's from Roxborough, North Carolina.
Yeah, I saw him play about as good as anybody's ever played on Earth. A few years back at the Seminole Pro Tour in Fast Eddie's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Let's just say he beat a few players.
Yeah, and his opponent is Don Lamken from LaPorte, Indiana.
All right, let's go through some of the stats here coming from our players. A little bit more information on Mr. Fuller. He's 36, and he started playing pool after watching his dad play when he was younger. His playing philosophy is one shot at a time, and one of his goals is to become as good as his dad. He plays mostly in APA, Masters, Jacoby Tour, Great Southern Billiard Tour, and he likes to compete in the U.S. Open as well. His strongest game is 9-ball, and I think he uses a. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then our other player is Don Lamken. He's from LaPorte, Indiana, and he's been playing for 25 years. So he's a veteran of the game. And he says he got started playing pool because his grandma had a table, and it got him interested in pool. So, all right, these guys are finishing their warm-up soon.
Don would like to send a shout-out to his wife, Angie. Apparently, she's here with him, and he would also like to say hi to his son, James, at home. And Michael Fuller would like to send a shout out to his wife, Angela, Christina, and Tyler. And I don't know what the other name is. I'm sorry, I can't read it. It looks like Rick or something.
What's going on in the chat room? How are our audience members doing over there?
They're fine. They're not doing anything. This is going to be a good match.
Yeah, and I just came off this table, and this table's playing just pretty good right now. It's real perfect. I think just after the day of play yesterday, it's starting to set in really nice. I mean, it's still playing very forgiving on some respects, but the speed is nice, and it's not as slidey as it was Thursday. You know what I mean? Just from a full day.
Yeah, it looks like it's tightening up a little.
Yeah, it's tightening up a little bit. The cloth is settling, and I think it's going to be conducive to some higher level play once people get used to the speed.
Match 181. Frank Roca,
I think that's going to define who wins this tournament.
7.
Actually, is whoever adjusts these tables the best.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Sure.
Because they've been pretty slippery for the last couple days.
Yeah, I think it'll get easier as far as that's concerned over the duration of the tournament. But definitely taking control early and being able to adjust the tables is going to be two big things.
Yeah.
For everybody. So.
Yeah, so this place is packed, man. There's a ton of people here. It's
it's great.
It's a nice event.
It's great to see so many people in a good pool room. Strokers in Palm Harbor is hosting the event now for the third year running, and it's really awesome. It's great to see so many people here and see so many people enjoying not only Florida weather, which is awesome this time of year, but also a good establishment run by good people and great food.
Jose Del Rio is the owner, and we'd just like to send a shout out to him. Thanks for having the tournament. It's great venue. And the food here is awesome.
By the way, I just ordered some grilled shrimp and
sweet, we're splitting.
You're in.
Yeah, the food here is great, and the the staff and everybody here is just marvelous, man. It's a great place. That's why it's been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's packed every night.
As far as pool room food goes in the state of Florida, I haven't been to a pool room yet that has better food than Strokers here in Palm Harbor. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I've been up and down the state the last few years quite a bit, and I always try and eat at the pool room or eat locally, support the businesses, and let them know that pool tournaments are a good thing to have. I'm never shy about doing that here. So, anyways, here comes the lag between Mike Fuller and Don Lamken, and let's see how this goes.
It looks like Mike Fuller got him.
Yeah, Don I think hit a home run with the 6.
Fernando Vaca.
I'm sorry I'm coughing, but I caught a cold from my roommate who was very inconsiderate.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
So we're going to see the patented Mike Fuller break coming up. He won the lag, and I think he chose the break because he doesn't care what game he plays. He's going to beat everybody. And they're going to start off with 8-ball. I think Mr. Lamken feels better starting with 8-ball. There's a lot of strategy involved in this whole nuance of selecting the break or selecting the game. And in 2010, when I won it, I just chose 9-ball every single time, just because I wanted to start off with my stronger
speed.
Game. Yeah, and it paid off. I mean, my last match I didn't even have to play 8-ball because I won 7-1 within the 8 games, and you can do that. And even if it's not not having to play 8-ball, but just a matter of getting a 1 or 2 game edge going into the second half,
right.
That's big. You know what I mean? Mike Fuller breaks into what looks like a concrete wall. Oh,
wow, what a break.
He got to kiss. I didn't think he was going to make a ball, and then now he's out. So. Right,
nice cue ball, too.
Oh, very good. Cue ball control. He's solids. And if you're not familiar with the format, it's alternating 8-ball and 9-ball sets. And you play 8 games of 9-ball and 5 games of 8-ball. Until one person reaches 7 games, and then he wins. In the 8-ball side of it, they're playing APA rules, whereas you don't have to call your pocket, so slop counts. You're married to the break, so if you make a ball in the break, you're obligated to shoot that grouping. And ball in hand behind the line if you
scratch on the break.
Scratch on the break. If you make the 8 on the break, it's a win. And if you scratch and make the 8 on the break, it's a loss of game.
Boy, that didn't work out.
No. At best, he may have a rail first kick. If he does, he may be able to play safe also. Otherwise, he's going to have to go aggressive and try and kick rail first combo the 7-3.
He's looking at it like he might be able to do something here. He's going to have to, jack up masse it or something.
I don't like that. I'd rather kick rail first. I think he's going to kick rail first and try and just use a little speed. Yeah, see? Yeah, he tried to kick combo it. I think
that was a little loose.
It was a little loose, and yeah, it was a little loose. Now, I think he
got a roll there, blocking up that whatever that is, that 14 ball.
In the top corner, the 11 is blocked by the 1, so I think that kind of
right. He had a little bit of room.
He had kind of like a safety net.
Wiggle.
Yeah, he had a safety net where he could do that. If I were actually Don, I may look to try and roll that ball in and try
leave that cue ball on the rail.
Yeah, because and then leave him doubled up with this 12 ball so he can't see the 4. And let him eat lunch. You know what I mean? That would have been the shot, because then you
mean
wrestle
shoot
away.
This?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and left him down frozen to the rail. Yeah, that's what I would have done.
You wrestle away the position from your opponent. That's a key strategical thing. And now he's doubled up and he can't shoot a ball offensively. He's forced to do something and stretch himself a little thin, and you put pressure on him. So
yeah, he's got to do a lot. He's got to do a couple of things here to win.
He should stop making balls right away. Just stop making balls and take care of that one ball. And see that ball, that 12 ball he just took off, or whatever ball that was. That ball was a key ball for him to be able to play a safe shot like that and have a built-in backboard. But unfortunately, he's taking it off, and now he's going to try and.
Well, he doesn't have any choice. He's in now.
Now he's shooting himself into having to shoot, having to get out, and I think he has a losing position here if he doesn't run out, and it looks like he's not going to. So he's actually going to get. Yeah, he's not. He shouldn't win this game from here. Mike has two balls, the 5 and the 3, that he can use to open up the 7 ball.
Oh, he's gonna bust the 7 out right now.
Yeah, he should, because now he's got a safe ball back up here. This 1 ball and now is a good key ball to get back down table. So if he can take care of the 5, cutting it in, and then either bumping the 14 or the 7, whichever one, then at the worst he's got a shot on the 1 up table.
Ooh.
But he missed the 7. It's okay because he's got.
Well, he can still get it out now, but
Yeah.
you gotta hope that.
He's got a second shot at it, but
Now, what do you do? Do you shoot this ball in with a little inside and then bang into the 7 and shoot
you
it
want
in
to hit
the
the
corner?
7. Yeah, you want to hit the 7,
there.
and you don't want to hit it hard. You want to hit
Right,
it
just enough
to nudge it, because
so
you don't
can
want
shoot
it
it
to
in the corner or
interrupt.
the side.
You don't want it to interrupt the 4 ball either. So
Right.
you have to be very, very sensitive about how you approach this shot. He's actually put himself in a little bit of a pickle, but it should be soft hit on landing on the 7, pushing it forward, and then you shoot the 7.
The only problem
get
here,
another
I
one.
think, would be if you didn't hit enough of the 7. If you don't hit enough,
Well, he went
Oh,
into
wow.
the
Wow.
14 and went hard, which is also a good option, I guess. But you might get a double kiss sometimes, like if you don't hit it as full as
Right.
you did, and you double kiss the cue ball off the bank, and the 14 ends up on the side rail blocking the 4. But he should be able to handle this pretty nicely. I mean, the 4 is a perfect
he
key
can get
ball.
in
for
trouble
the 8.
though with the 8 or the 15.
He's gotta hit it slow with inside and not get hooked.
See,
Yeah, I think he's got
that's
enough.
a little tough. I mean, he's got a way to get out, but it's a little tough.
How do we change views?
What?
How do we change views?
Click on that.
This guy?
Yeah.
Match 176.
and one of them's out.
Table 12.
Hey, you guys in the chat room, if you can't see, because we don't know which camera's out, so if you can't see what's going on, just let me know.
And Mike Fuller comes to the great bank to get himself out of that little pickle he put himself in. And that was a great recovery shot from Mr. Fuller. And he's got his choice of
Thank you,
either the
Vic.
corner or the side. Yep. Great shot from Mike. Good recovery. And easy as it could be on the 8. All right.
1-0.
He's going to take the lead. Here. Go up 1-0.
Well, I played my match this morning and won, and then I played my second match and lost, so I'm officially out of the tournament. Wow, really?
Here's a shot of the lovely space here at Stroker's Billiards. All right, so we're going to take a look at the Patton and Mike Fuller break. He seems to be breaking off the head rail here.
Crazy.
Mike Davis is going to put some mustard into it. He took a
He
little
breaks
off,
them
actually.
good.
Yeah,
He breaks them good.
Yeah, he took a little off.
Lost his cue ball a little there.
Yeah, once again, he's made a solid on the break, and I think he's going to go ahead and take on the 5 ball in the side, either the 5 or the 3. I think I like the 5 myself, and then shooting the 3-6-1, coming down for the 7-4 and the 8 in the corner. It's pretty straightforward. See if Mr. Fuller
3-6, yeah.
5 ball on the side, and the 3 ball straight in. 6 will probably go in the side, or he can follow up and take it in the corner, and then the 1 in the side. By where he's
Yeah,
standing.
this Mike Fuller is really going to be hard to beat.
Well, I mean, he's only beaten Corey Dole and Larry Neville and the best players in the world. Stevie Moore, I mean,
What does that mean?
Manny Chow. I mean, he's one of the best players in the country, bar none. If you don't think this guy can play pool, then you got another thing coming to you. In any case, he's going to make the 1 on the side. Then it's 7-4, just as predicted. And Mike will jump out to a 2-0 lead, barring the unforeseeable. All right. Now he's short, so this is a problem. You know all about that, Ted, right? You know all
Playing
about that.
pool.
All right, here's a good shot. He's going to just have a... Well, actually, it looks like he can hit full enough to just barely bounce off the rail. He doesn't want to have too much angle. So he doesn't want to have the cue ball travel. So you see how he hit the full side of the pocket, so he's not losing the cue ball at all. That's the right way to play that shot.
Yeah, and he should be out here unless these tables are acting a little crazy. I mean, I suppose he could get a little twisted here.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He'll just roll it up there.
If he misses this, he'll just go home.
Wow, man, he's really got the speed down.
Yeah. I don't know about that glove, but everything else looks great. All right. 2-0 for Mike Fuller. And he chose the same pattern that I called at the beginning. It's nice to see him attacking the center of the table and coming up. You know what I mean? I think that's a big principle that I think it's very important for a lot of players to try and get rid of the balls in the middle of the table, so you're not blocking your routes to go up and down and travel and stuff. And you know what I mean? It makes your life a little easier. When possible, I try and do that.
He sure is breaking good.
Mr. Fuller is.
He's just smashing the balls. If he gets his cue ball under control, he's going to be hard to beat losing his cue ball. If he gets it under control, he's stealing.
Let's watch this break. All right. Once again, he's going to make a solid. No, he's not. 7 hangs up. And we have a nice open table. He's actually hitting him kind of like a medium speed. For sure, he's not hitting him his full speed. He's just trying to control the ball. Doesn't want to sacrifice the cue ball. So he's getting a good spread on the balls, and he's getting good results. He almost made that one there.
I don't know. In my opinion, he is losing his cue ball. So maybe he should be hitting them harder.
I don't know. I think he's hitting him. He's hitting him to where he's just trying to keep the cue ball on between the 2 diamonds vertically. You know what I mean? Up and down the table. He's not trying to smash the ball at all. If he were to hit him harder, then he could get that reaction where he hops the cue ball and squats it. But at the same time, he could also mishit the 1 and
crazy. He could not hit the 1 ball square. Cue ball 3-4 rails. Who knows where it goes?
All right,
he's got some control now.
Yeah. So here we go. We have this gentleman, Mr. Lamken, with his first real opportunity at the table, and he's chosen to take solids. Now the 5 and 3 ball are 2 immediate problems that he's got to resolve quickly.
Yeah. Those would be the key shots.
Yeah.
Getting on the 5 is going to be the key shot.
And he's delaying the attack on those by clearing the 1 and the 6.
He's already in trouble.
Yeah, I would have probably taken the 4 and then taken the 2 and tried, or if I could, take the 3 and then the 5 so that I can go back up table, and the 1 is a good recovery ball up table that you can use to play into the 6 and your last ball. For the 8.
Boy, this gets tough now.
Yeah, it does get tough.
In my opinion, he was on the wrong side of that 6 ball.
Right. Well, I don't think he should have played the 1.
Yeah, he should have took a different route.
Yeah, he should have probably played the tried to get position on the 2 to get down for the 5 or the 3, so that when he goes back up table, the 1 is like a safety.
He should have definitely taken a different route.
So let's see here.
But he could just get up there and pump this in, and then slide over and pump the 3 in, and
definitely
slide down, and
And then we're just talking.
Yeah.
So let's hope.
That's what we're doing.
Let's hope he does.
We're talking Tatum.
Talking Tatum. That's funny. All right, so yeah, he tried to force over for the 5, and his cue ball control was excellent there. It's just the shot and position combined was too difficult for Mr. Lamken in that particular instance, and he's going to be forfeiting an opportunity.
Game over.
to the wrong guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to give this guy any air at all because he's bald, and as we know, all bald players are world beaters. So if he's got no hair, if he doesn't need to have nice hair to be an awesome dude, then like I need to have good hair in order to be cool. So this guy scares me with the lack of hair. Look at Ralph Souquet, look at Oliver Ortman, those guys. Nobody has hair anymore. Nick Vandenberg, Darren Appleton. I mean, these guys win everything. Enough said. Enough said.
You're brutal.
In any case, Mr. Fuller is stripes. So let's see how we would go about addressing this pattern here. It's going to take the 13, maybe the 9 next.
Yeah.
He's going to leave the 9 for his key ball. So it's going to go.
He's going to make quick work of
11,
this.
14, 10, 12, 9, 8. I think that's the recipe for success.
Yeah, you're right.
That's one way. I mean, there's a few different ways, but
11, 12.
suffice to say, I don't think he's going to miss here.
He's got just enough angle to get on that 12 or that whatever that ball is by the 2.
Yeah. So he's
Yeah,
soft roll this
that's
on the
all
side.
she wrote, man.
Yeah, just nice and gentle.
Connect the dots.
Literally. I'll probably go up and down just to get a feel for the table.
Uh-oh. That ball rolled a little far, but he'll be okay. He'll just shoot it in, you know, and then pop the 9
Oh, he's
in.
perfect, yeah. Yep, and I like that he left himself a little angle. He's a little fuller than what he wants, pun intended. And he can either just stop the ball and shoot the 8 in the opposite corner, or punch it out if he wants. So just
that's the way to do it there.
Yep, just a nice soft bounce off the rail and shoot the 8 in the corner. I think the Brits say Bob.
Send some of that shrimpy.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
What are you doing?
I don't want you to get sick. All right, there it is.
Move it over here so you're not breathing on it.
All right, so Mike Fuller claims the 3rd game of the 8-ball set, and once again they're playing 5 games of 8-ball and 8 games of 9-ball in this race to 7 set. So Mike's already got a commanding 3-0 lead, and if Don doesn't do something drastic soon,
Can I have a napkin there,
it's
buddy?
not going to be easy.
All right, let's watch him smash these balls again.
If you're going to chew and stuff, just let me, push the mic away. All right.
They're cold. Why? Don't you want them hot? Look at that spread. But there again, the cue ball, you know, he's losing that cue ball a little. Sorry. Did he?
There's 14 balls on the table, so he did make a ball. There's 14 on the table, so he did make a ball.
Looks like he made a low ball.
Yep, he made a solid. I believe it was 2 ball. So he's just trying to think whether or not he wants to pound this 7 ball in the corner. I think that's his really only viable offensive shot besides the bank on the 1. The bank on the 1
but you
has
could bank on the 1 and leave the cue ball down in this.
He can bank the 1.
Lower left hand, lower corner where he's standing right now.
He can bank the 1, play position on the 4, while leaving distance and possibly hanging the 1 ball up if he misses it.
Right.
And
blocking the pocket.
Blocking the pocket.
Hit at pocket speed, you know, but the guy may end up with a shot on that 14 ball.
Sure, but I mean
I think he's either gonna he's gonna play a safe. Oh no, he did it. Wow. He jumped the bridge there.
Jumpy the bridge. Shout out to all our Florida friends listening on the chat. If you just joined us, this is Raymond Linares and Ted Harris of Ted Harris Custom Cues. Here doing commentary for this match between Mike Fuller and Don Lamken at the 2012 U.S. Amateur Championships. We're here in Palm Harbor, Florida, being hosted by Strokers Billiards and the awesome Jose Del Rio. If you're in town, come check us out.
Yeah, right now I'd like to just thank my 9-ball team, and my 8-ball team for really inspiring me to play. I've been getting back in the pool again, and
why don't you let the audience know how you've been training for this event, or just getting back in the pool?
Well, it didn't work really.
Well,
it didn't really work exactly, but I've been like running 5 miles a day and juicing, in the Jack LaLanne. I've lost a little bit of weight in the last 4 or 5 months. I've lost about 45 or 48 pounds, and
yeah, I remember seeing you before. You were real big.
Yeah, and of course I was already down like another 50 pounds, from my height of 285, 5'7". I mean, that was pretty. So I've been eating right, and I haven't had a drink in 16 months.
how do you feel?
Oh, I feel great, and the juicing is amazing. The juicing, the second day I was on the juice, I took my blood pressure, and I've been medicated for 15 years on blood pressure medicine. And the second day I was doing the juicing, I checked it, and it was good, so I didn't take the medicine. And I just kept checking every day, and so in the last 21 days of juicing, I've only taken the medicine 7 times. It's been like unbelievable, and my body heals faster.
That's excellent.
The pain, the antioxidants, the anti-inflammatory properties of fruit and vegetables is amazing. I can squat all the way down to the floor with no pain in my knees. I'm going to be playing. The only thing I can say is I'm going to be playing pool a lot.
That's excellent.
And I can work. I can work 10, 12 hours a day now, no problem. And I can practice pool a couple of hours, and I can go down to the boardwalk and run 5 miles. I mean, I'm 49 years old. I'm going to be 50, and I'm about feeling as good as I've felt in the last 20 or 25 years.
Amen, man. That's great. That's great.
You asked.
Yeah. It's funny. Well, back at the table, Don Lamken is actually taking advantage of good opportunity to try and score a game back. It looks like, however, he can't see. I don't think he can see this swipe. So it's either going to be a rail first kick shot or a jump shot. Alright, I think he's brought out Shorty here. And by Shorty, I mean a jump cue. Jump cues are allowed in this tournament. I think normally APA rules don't allow jump cues, but for this event they do. And, it's pretty incredible to see, and it's also slop counts, so he's he's gonna get out if he can make this 8-ball. Wow, he cross-banked the cross-banked that 10-ball, I think it was, and fortune favors the brave. He's got a good opportunity here to score another game. It's incredible to see so many players here from all over the country. I mean, we have
we got one guy that came all the way from Hawaii, and I played a guy from Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and I mean, I think they said there was 34 states represented.
There's also somebody from
tournament.
Canada as well, a Canadian province here as well, representing the CPA.
Right, there's one from Toronto I know of that I talked to that I actually beat at the singles. He came up and introduced himself. I beat him at the singles in Las Vegas in April or whenever it was, and he, I didn't recognize him, but he recognized me. And I think yesterday they said that this tournament originally started out with 1,550 players played in the qualifiers all over the country. And it's, the qualifiers whittled it down to 128 men and I don't know how many women.
I'm sure we'll get that stat tomorrow when the ladies join us here at Strokers. I think they're playing at the Crooked Q for the first day of qualifications.
Yeah, and then they'll be here after it whittles, after they get half, more than half the field gone.
Sure. So, Don scored the win in that last game. He's going to use the second ball break as we adjust the score. No, he went straight at it.
I saw Rooster in the chat room talking about that the juicing was hard. I don't really find it that hard. I mean, I just when I get up in the morning, I take some kale and spinach and carrots and celery and apples and whatever, and I just put it in the strainer and run water on it. And then I just chop it all up and I put it all in, The only thing I take the skin off of is like the oranges and stuff, and I really shouldn't be doing that, but it's really not that much of a big deal. And the energy jolt is amazing, that I get from it. And I'm doing that and I'm working 10, 12 hours. It's really amazing. And the level of pain that has gone away is just amazing. Anybody that's like my age knows what I'm talking about. When you start waking up, you're like, but wow, man, if you eat right, it's on. It is on.
Most definitely. Got to take care of yourself.
And I've been abusing myself my whole life. So I'm going to try something else for a change.
Nice shot there with the bridge by Mr. Lamken.
Now he can get on that 4-ball real easy.
The 4-ball's the only problem he's got. And even with that, I think it's possible to make it in the corner past the 14.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got the 1-ball down there. He's got a problem there, too.
Yeah, the 1-ball is tight.
He's going to have to clear that 5-ball out of there if he's going to try to bank that or something,
Yeah.
But I think right now he's got to deal with the 4-ball and then worry about that 1.
I think Stripes has a pretty big
look at this.
Here.
Oh, I don't like it. No, sir. This is the wrong shot here.
Well, if he can get on the bank.
I guess if he banks it in and just pops them all in and runs out, it was the right shot.
I'd like to see him make this bank and stiff it, pinch the cue ball, and get position on the 6. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would really be sweet. And then he could just float right over,
Yeah, look at this.
Look at this guy.
How you like it?
He's fighting for this.
Yeah, he is. And
he can actually get on.
I like him getting position on the 4 right now.
Yeah, he can get on the 4 right now.
Right across, flat underneath the 8. And that way you get a chance to get position on the 7 at the same time.
Yeah, and for your backup.
Yeah, it's like a two-way shot. I met Huji C.
Oh,
that was a good shot there, but he came too straight. Now he's in.
Me personally, I would have rolled that ball.
Yeah,
and just come over here, and come down, hit that rail behind that 10 or whatever that is.
Yeah, that would have been a nice shot.
I might have rolled it.
I think he was a little straight in order to come all the way over, so it might have had to been like a combination, like stun follow. In order to get position.
Well, don't forget, these tables are really taking English because they're rolling like crazy, you know what I mean? So, if you hit this, if you get the right English on it and you make contact with that rail, it could hit the rail, a little further over than a broken in table and still get on the 4.
Yeah. Well, this is tough. I might just kick the 4 in.
Cheeseburgers for everyone. That Sling Blade guy. We're talking about juice, and he's like, double cheeseburgers for everyone.
There you go. I'm sure there'll be more for him now that you're off the juice or off the burgers. All right, so Mike's got a pretty golden opportunity here to extend his lead to 3 games in the second to last game of the 8-ball set.
Change the view up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, dude. What happened to the shrimp?
What?
I had like 4.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Snooze, you lose, I guess.
All right, so Mike is stripes, and he's going to shoot.
He's going to clear some of these balls off. He's got to get that pocket down there clear so he can,
Yeah.
you know, he's got to get rid of that 11 ball. The 11 ball has got to go.
Yeah, 11 ball's got to go. He's got the 10 ball that'll take him up towards the center of the table, I'm sure.
I'm guessing the 11 is going to be the next shot.
Yeah, I'll just follow one rail to the center of the table.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, wow. You know, these tables roll. I mean, wow.
For days.
Yeah, I think he's got to shoot the 11 ball here.
We're just getting started. We're starting to cool off.
They got January down here.
Every 40. Yeah, every 40.
Yeah, here we go.
He'll probably just come back.
He's just going to come back and shoot the 12. Oh, no, wow.
No,
I didn't think he could hold that ball. I didn't see that angle
Yeah,
because
it
I
looked
was
like he
looking at
gonna
this on the
bounce across
screen.
table and come back up for these balls inside, but
Yeah,
he had
okay.
plenty
He's
of
good.
Yeah, he's going to take the 9 and then the 15 and the 11. The 15, I think it's the 11 up here. And then pick off the 12 as his last ball for the 8.
He made it a little tough.
No,
I'm
yeah,
kidding,
a little
dude.
tough. What's
I'm
tough
kidding.
about this? I'll
I'm
take
kidding.
this out double hill against Efren every time. Put me in the box, coach. I'm ready. If you can give me the hill and these 3 balls for the match, I'll take it. That's about the only way I'm going to beat Efren, but there you go. So, see, he suffered from short man syndrome there. Had to stretch out a little bit too much. Left himself a semi-difficult shot on the 8.
There's no way he's missing this ball.
Yeah, well, you just got him, didn't you? No.
Oh, it slid.
Yeah, it did skid on him.
It skidded on him, man. Wow. That was heavy.
It's nothing like the Panasonic.
It's the best video camera sub $10,000 in the world.
Are we still on?
Best video camera sub $10,000.
Image quality is fantastic for sheer production.
You're talking about that's great. You gotta build it up. There's certain things you have to adapt to.
It's a modular camera, like a RED.
Well,
Are we on the air?
there are inputs you need to adapt to it. You have to.
Okay, just in case we're still on the air,
Panasonic is dead. They're floating in the water. I don't know.
I'm working on it.
this is a touchy shot here.
All right,
He's
so
gotta really
slow
hit
speed
this
control.
ball
Oh,
good.
look, he's going to go 2 rails and bump the 4. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, and
If he would have hit it fuller,
well,
unintended.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. If he would have hit it, if he would have hit the 4 more thickly coming off the second rail, he would have been pretty good. Speed was a little off, but the idea was good. Now he's just got to come with a shot.
Well,
Just
this is
follow
a
it in.
very makeable ball. It's tough.
Sure.
You know, you got to
you
bear
gotta
down.
really bear
and-
down. Put a nice
and
medium
you gotta
stroke
just
on
shoot
it.
it in.
You just worry about following the cue ball, and you'll get natural position. And he,
Look at that.
He speared it in. I mean, he speared it in. Look at that. And
Wow,
he
and
got
got a
rewarded.
jelly roll.
No, he got rewarded. He's got a very makeable shot. If anything, I would favor the rail side of the pocket in this shot more so, especially with the newer cloth, because
because it'll slide right in.
yeah, so you have a kind of a larger margin of error. So just smooth stroke. You don't have to power this ball in at all. It's nice and slow, and he'll.
That was a good out
That's a
right
great
there.
shot. Yeah, it's a great shot. Very nice.
That was a major. I mean, that was a major swing. Him winning that
Huge,
game. That's
very
like 4-1 or 3-2.
and that's the last game of the 8 ball. So, that's a big salvaging. I mean, to be stuck 1 game to this guy going in the 9 ball, you're feeling pretty good, especially after he came off the rocks with the 2-0 lead. So,
Yeah. All right, so we got us a match here. We have a match here. Game on.
all right.
Leo Washington to the control table.
Game on.
All right.
Now this table,
Don Lamken's got to be feeling pretty good about right now after that, after
Sure.
converting that out.
no, that was a great shot on the 4 to recover. I like the idea that he took about going 2 rails into the 4. I appreciate that a lot. And because he had an angle, it would have been too hard to try and just hold the cue ball and soft roll it. And you know what I mean? You want to
Yeah.
make the ball. So he gave himself a shot to do that, and it was a calculated risk that he took going into the 4.
Yeah, and now you just got to be careful. When you get in a position like
Yeah.
that, you don't want to lose that cue ball and scratch,
Sure.
or you want to just bear down and
Well, and he comes with a great break, makes the 5 in the corner,
yeah, nice.
and he's going to get a shot on the 1 in the top left corner. As
Yeah.
we view it. All right, so here's a good view of Mr. Lamken's shot at the
Oh yeah,
table.
that's a better view, man.
Just nice, floated in. The good thing about this shot too is if you have a built-in safe. If you hang up the 1, if you play speed for the center of the table, you're being blocked by the 8 and 6. So you see, kind of like this, he overcut it. He hit it on the pro side, but he went too far because he overcut it, and he's left a shot.
Yeah,
He's left
that
a
was
shot. That was a very
a
important,
major. That was a key
ball.
shot right
Yeah,
there.
that's a very important ball for Mr. Lamken's hopes in this match. And let's see if Mike can capitalize. He's got
the 2 goes in that corner, but
does
that
go in the
9 ball
corner.
could jump out at you,
Yeah.
and mess with you a little bit.
I think
he's out.
I think the fact that he's got to go up and down table a few times to get out, we may see him shoot the 2-9. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of how much
Yeah,
work
depends
he
on how
wants to
good he
do.
gets on it.
Yeah, it depends on where he gets on it. 1. See, now he's not going to shoot the 2-9 combo. He's gonna play safe now because he's overcut it. He doesn't have it.
So what's he gonna do? Thin it and bank
Yeah,
it over
he's
here
gonna-
and send
he's
the
gonna
cue
bank it
ball
to
up
the
there
head rail.
behind the 3 and this, whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna thin the 2 1 rail off the side rail to the head rail,
He could jump it.
and then he's not gonna jump it. I mean,
I would.
well, sure. Why not? Wait.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful about where
No
he leaves
guts,
the cue
no
ball.
glory.
He's got to be careful about where he leaves the cue ball. He doesn't want to leave a return carom on the 9 for Don. So he's got to make sure to really pinch the cue ball up against the rail. I'm sorry, the 2 ball up against the rail so it's not floating high and makes his life easier with a carom. So I expect him to go short rail, long rail.
Yeah,
Short
he's
rail.
going for the safe. Wait a minute.
Don't let him fool you.
Wow,
He
man.
played it off
What a
the 9.
shot.
It's a good shot. Yeah, he had enough of it to go off the 9.
Wow, what a shot that was.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Now he's got to come with another stroke shot here to get back up by the side off the 3. He could just stop the cue ball.
Which ball is next?
the 3 ball?
No, after that.
The
This
4
one?
ball by the foot spot. Yeah, punch it back up.
Look at that.
Simple. Useful. And then I like just stopping the cue ball right there. Guaranteeing
Yeah.
the fact your angle to go to the left. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You don't want to...
Yeah, you just bang into the 8 or
8,
whatever.
yeah, you just
and
bump into the 8 like a center
yeah.
ball and a little bit of left English, and you're going to float over to the side rail close to it. He may like follow the cue ball 1 rail because he had an angle.
Oh, so he's going all out. He's getting on the right side of the ball.
Yeah, he had more
Except
of
for
an
he
angle.
really didn't there. He didn't go far enough a little bit, but he's still okay.
Yeah,
he's just going to draw
he's
this
gonna
back a
draw
little
it
bit.
That's good too. All right, now it's a little pinch hold. Make the 7. Maybe come across if he's feeling awesome.
Uh-oh.
No, that
Banking him in, baby.
There was never a doubt.
That was a 3-railer. Sorry.
Never a doubt.
I saw it.
1 rail.
I think everybody in the chat room saw it too.
Yeah, well, you adapt to your conditions.
Yes.
He played a
Yeah,
shot knowing
you
he
can
has.
definitely play different parts of the pocket on these tables with this
Oh, yeah,
cloth
sure.
the way it is.
Cool, yeah. All right, so Mike's going to take a 2-game lead again. He's going to go up 4-2, and here comes the 9-ball unleash stroke or whatever.
Yeah, Corey Bauman. Fuller's got no chance. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I know he doesn't.
I think Donnie Mills will say, "I'll tell him."
Yeah. We got some South Floridians in the chat room over here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, homies? What's good?
All right, let's see how Mike decides to attack the rack here. What are they saying out in TV land?
I'd like to send a shout out to my boy David Uwadi. What's up?
The D Train, last year's third place finisher. What's going on, Dave? All right, Mr. Fuller comes up dry, and
What's good?
Right here, I'm banking the one cross side, and 2 railing the cue ball back up for a position on the 2, lays natural, and it's a good opportunity to get out, steal the game off of Mike's break there.
This is the key shot.
Jelly.
That was it right there.
Great shot. So he's got to get the bridge.
Is that the 4-9?
I'm sorry?
That's
a 7-9.
Okay.
7-9. So we're going to see...
Oh, that's the 4?
Correct.
Over by the side? Okay.
Yeah, he's going to grab the bridge for sure, unless he's got like some kind of secret extension, which he may be going to get.
You know... this could you could get in trouble here. I mean, you know, you got to get from that 3 to that 4. And I mean, how's he going to get on the right side of the 3 ball to do that? I mean, this.
Well, like that.
I don't know, dude. Trouble.
He's okay.
I don't know.
He's okay.
I mean,
now here you want to use a touch. You don't want to use so much draw that you hit the thin part of the 5. You want to hit actually into the 5, but hit a little bit below center so that the 5 kind of acts like a cushion. And it banks up table, and the cue ball kind of comes higher up by the side. So
yeah, but you got to hope that the 5 doesn't hit the cue ball again.
No, it won't. See?
Yeah, but see, that was tough. I mean, he you know, getting. I might have shot that ball in the corner and then shot that 3 ball in the side. Actually, I might have had to roll up a little bit. Yeah, because that was tough getting on the right side of that 3 ball there. You really don't want to be crashing into the 5 ball if you don't have to. I don't think.
Well, if he would have gotten an angle off the bank, he hit the bank a little timid. But if he would have come over about 6 inches, he would have had a perfect angle to go underneath the 3-5 and leave himself a good shot. And a good angle, but Mike jars a back cut in the side, and we've got Don Lamken back at the table. So he's not going to pay immediately for that mistake. He's going to have another opportunity to try and get on that 7-9.
I didn't see that. How did that happen?
He had to jack up and stun back for the, and I think just trying to get the position he wanted.
What's going on here?
So Don makes a good shot on the 3. And I'm playing position on the 6 with this shot. I'm shooting the 4 into the full part of the 5, and then stopping.
Hoping you make the 4.
Yeah, pinching the cue ball back with a little bit of draw, hoping I make the 4 so that I have an angle on the 6. He's going to play it a different way. He's going to go ahead and just roll it and secure the shot on the 4 after, which is also fine. I just think it's
yeah, but
better
it could
to not
be
have
dangerous
to
if you're, you know, like.
Oh sure, yeah. I mean, you
not
could
in
lose
that
the cue
position,
ball.
If you were on the other side
of the combo, you could not have shape on the 4 if it goes rail first. That's why I kind of like stopping the cue up, because you're playing position for the 6. You already have position, so why play position again?
Right, built in, and you're
And you're controlling both balls, and the ball's close to the pocket. I think it's a higher percentage shot, in my opinion. But I think just a simple stop shot here, maybe a pinch draw, and he'll be able to stun draw back up for the 7-9 combo.
All right, so this looks pretty cut and dry here. Oh, wow, he played that good. I mean, that was a little bit of a gamble, actually, but it paid off.
Did he hit the 7 there?
Yeah, he double kissed it.
I don't like that at all.
You know,
I would have just played
wouldn't have
all
done
out
it.
for the combo.
Right, or the carom even.
Yeah, exactly. I
mean,
mean, the 7-ball passes. So.
It was actually a little dangerous doing that. It was
I
kind of
would
ballsy, actually. I'm starting to like this Don guy. Come on, Don. Yeah, baby.
You're funny. Well, Don is going to follow up.
I think I'm going to root for Don.
All right. With this ball, he brings it back within a game.
43.
43. Good year. Don Lamken. The main man.
David Uwadi said Raven Linares may have a new or somebody said you might have a new career in broadcasting, and some dude named Roy Munson said I should stick to making cues.
That's hilarious. Well, in all fairness, Ted, you do make a nice cue.
Thank God I'm not trying to be a commentator.
Yeah, right. At least I'm not going into like a Michael Buffer thing. And now, sports fans.
J-Rod, you know, we can't see table 4. We're all the way in the back corner of the room. All we're looking at is the screen of the table. Sorry about that. That's pretty funny, Corey. Which one of these guys would win in a pie eating contest? Me.
I would torture Ted Harris in a pie eating contest.
I think he's talking about the players.
Oh, I see. Well, they can get
I don't know.
tortured
Maybe
too.
he's talking about us.
Ask Davey Waddy how I eat. Enough said.
Dude, in case you want to play some 9-ball and then you want to eat, you got action from now until the end of time. Because I might beat you at the 9-ball, but you got no shot at the eat.
Somebody call some kind of internet streaming provider who can set up an action match.
Yeah, we could have a tar match.
We could have an inside pool match, and I will bust you on the stream, sir.
Yeah.
Well, Don Lamken had an awesome break. Scratch. He made 3 balls in the break. The 9 ball's very close to the corner pocket. And I think we're going to see a quick rack here. Michael Fuller's at the table. And he's doing it. If you guys would like to see a pie eating contest between me and Ted Harris, the pie eating contest / all-around 9-ball match.
No, forget the pies. Let's have a cheeseburger eating contest, and then we'll play some 9-ball after that.
You can get played, sir. Please contact J.R. Calvert with requests for this kind of match. I'm sure we can make it happen.
David said I was stealing. David said I was robbing you.
Oh, whatever. I'll come out of retirement.
Oh, he's staking me.
Oh, nice. Wow. That's bad. That's bad news for you. Don't you know that Dave's a dark cloud in betting? As soon as he touches somebody, as soon as he announces he's betting for somebody, the other guy just won. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, Vic, and you know, don't forget the fries. Don't forget like the large fries with every cheeseburger that comes, because that's the way I'm gonna eat them.
No, you change your diet.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'd have to put them in the Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, nice.
I can probably eat 100 of them in there.
We can just we can just eat pickles or something, like an all-around eating pickles or cucumbers or something. That'd be brutal.
I can't eat pickles. The salt would. I
Yeah,
mean, my heart would explode.
I'd rob you with pickles. So Mike comes with a nice little safety, touch safe. Now Don has got a couple options. He can kick to the left of the screen as we view, and and come 2 rails and send the 1 into the 4 ball and go up table beneath the 9-7, or he can try and kick aggressively to the right rail and try and pocket the 1. Then if he does make it, he comes 2 rails and maybe has a shot at 2. I think I like the 2 rail safe built-in option better.
Did you forget to mark a score up?
No, it's 4-3 right now.
Is that right, David?
It's 4-3. Let's check the wide
It's
view.
5-3.
Oh, it's 5-3. My
Yeah,
mistake.
dude. I mean, get with the program.
Get with the program. Thank you, audience, for keeping us on track here with the score. Got a little fired
Lippy.
up.
He got a little lippy is what he got.
I was getting a little heated. This guy's barking at me. Meanwhile, I fired that 2-9 bank combo on you and almost ran the set out at the qualifier.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I know.
That was a nice shot, too.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have any other way to play it. I had to leave you rail to rail. I mean, it wasn't like I could do anything else. I didn't think.
No, I can't blame you for your choice. I just,
Drilled it in on me. Thanks.
You're welcome, sir. So, I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time here at Tampa at Strokers. I always love coming to this part of the country. It's so much fun to do. So many things to do here. It's a very awesome area for Florida. A lot of beautiful people, a lot of sun, a lot of beaches, a lot of cultural aspects here, a lot of museums and art galleries. And
yeah, the Salvador Dali Museum is in St. Petersburg over there.
Yeah, and you have stadiums for different sporting events, baseball, football, basketball. Just a lot of cool stuff going on in Tampa. If you're ever in the area, stop by and say hello to Jose and let him know that you saw the stream and you enjoyed the commentary. Send him a message out there in Facebook and Twitter. If you guys can just send a message to Inside Pool and let them know that you appreciate them streaming and providing such a high quality event, then I'm sure that'll go a long way to ensure that we keep having these type of things to promote the game. And by all means, if you're on Facebook and Twitter, just go to the site, copy the link, insidepool.tv if you want to just share it onto your Facebook page. Corner Market Bob, the moderator, I'm sure has posted the link on the chat. He's promoting the event also online, so if you find his page, you're friends with him already, just go ahead and hit share and like and tag your friends and let them know there's some awesome matches coming up. Regardless of whoever wins this event, it's going to be quite the spectacle, so come check it out.
Yeah, and just to let you know, the owner of this pool room, Jose Del Rio, is quite a good player himself, and if you come to town, you might get some action too.
He's beaten me more than any pool room owner in history.
He plays jam up.
Plays pretty
He
good.
probably doesn't play anymore, because he's busy running this joint.
Yeah.
But in case he gets hitting balls for a week or two, it's on.
Like some kind of video game monkey named Donkey Kong. Sir. Gorilla. Donkey Kong is a gorilla, right?
Yeah, I think Vic wanted me to say the shrimp here, the food is outrageous here, man. I mean, it's just, wow, really good. Really good. We just had the shrimp, man. It was so good.
By we, he means me. All right, so
yeah, Richie Adrovo should win it. Yeah, in the chat room there. Whoever I don't know who you are, but there's some play. I mean, listen, this tournament is so tough. It really is. There's some jam up players here, man. This guy playing right here, Mike Fuller's going to be hard to beat. Raymond, won it before. Ernesto Bayou. I mean, whatever. I mean, there really are some jam-up players here. This thing is not going to. There's nobody stealing this tournament. You could bet that.
Brian Parks probably should have won it the year that I won it, but I went ahead and put a six-pack on him in our RT match.
Yeah, he told me that he lost his first match and won 14 in a row to come in third.
That was probably a different year. That was probably last year or something. No, that probably a few years ago. But he, when we played in 2010. He had won it in 2009, I think, and I didn't know who he was, and I have a mantra that if I don't know somebody, then they can't beat me. So I just played like super wide open and shot at everything and made everything. I went off. I was breaking really good and things were really going my way. All the little things went my way, you know. And when you're rolling hot, you're tough to beat. So I got lucky that was the case. I almost died on the way to the tournament actually. It's a crazy story, but
the skidding out.
yeah, on the Alligator Alley, I was driving. It was the same thing that happened this tournament. I left class late, like around 9 o'clock in the evening. I left from Miami and I drove here by myself. And I was on the Alligator Alley driving, and I was on the phone, and it was raining. One hand on the steering wheel, and I was following a truck, and then I noticed the truck swerves out of the way really quickly. And I look up, and sure enough, there's headlights shining right at my face, and I was going like 80 miles an hour, and I was like, oh my gosh. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Alligator Alley, it's basically 2 lanes westbound, 2 lanes eastbound. It's
Is
in
that
the middle
the 4
of the
ball?
Everglades. Yeah, it's a 3 ball and the 3 ball and the 6 ball on the headrail.
Wow.
No, actually, that's the 4 ball. Yeah, so he's gonna play
He's
safe.
gonna play safe. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
That's okay.
Somebody in the chat room wanted to know where this was being held. So for those of you that haven't joined us, we're at Strokers Billiards in Palm Harbor, Florida, which is about 25 miles north of St. Petersburg. And it's a beautiful room. They have great food, great owner, great staff. Everything here is just top-notch. The tables have all been recovered. We got this live streaming video going here. This is the nuts, man. Let's do this again. We'll do that.
Yeah.
I want to do this again.
So, just long story short, after I saw that car down, facing my lane, I was going 80 miles an hour myself. I swerved to the right. It's only 2 lanes before you get into the Everglades, and I went back and forth, fishtailing after I corrected from the jerk to the right, and I must have fishtailed like 6 or 7 times before coming to rest on the side of the road, still in the road, and I just put the brakes on and kind of chilled out for a second before I continued on my journey. But when I got to the pool room, I definitely appreciated everything a little bit more, and decided I wasn't going to play with any fear. So the rest is history, I suppose, and I'm grateful for it. Meanwhile, Dan here has a great opportunity to bring it back within a game. He's got I like that he's taking his time.
This guy's fighting.
He is. He's
Fight, brother.
He's playing hard, and I like that he's taking his time and really being methodical. I think that benefits him.
Yeah, he wants to win. There's no question.
Sure, he's not going to take anything for granted. You can tell by his style of play that he's very methodical, very calculated. So he's going to try and reduce his errors as much as possible. So that was a nice shot there. Position here on the 8 is important as far as which side of the 8 you get on. I think he wants to stay on the
ideal to
east
shoot
side.
that in the side, wouldn't it?
Sure. Yeah, that's perfect actually. If you can get by the foot spot, imagine that. Just roll it in and
even if you
up.
don't get by the foot spot, you can just go couple 2-3 rails for position. But
I think he likes pinching it here, leaving it near the rail, but he got a little fuller.
That got tough.
Pun not intended that time. And he's gonna have to yank it with low right. He's gonna have to yank it with low right and get back up table, which is easy on these tables actually to do. It's not.
You don't do that crazy stuff. You just draw it back a foot or 2.
No, you yank it all the way back.
No, you
and
just
spin
draw
it.
it back a foot.
Excuse me.
Look at that.
Yank it back and you spin
Raymond's
it.
right. It's not often that you're wrong. Oh, and you're right again.
I'm telling you, it's just that's the right shot there. On these tables, that's the shot you play. I don't like that he's just getting down and shooting this ball, but he sweets it in.
Wow, he just spanked that ball in like it was a hanger.
Well, it was, wasn't it?
I guess it was.
Great shot from Mr. Don Lamken. He's going to bring it back within 1 game. Nobody told him that this guy's
54. Route 54.
Route 54.
Goes from Ocean City, Maryland, all the way to San Francisco.
In any case, that's
I've been on it.
New cloth, favorable pocket entry. You can hit it bad a little bit, still make the ball. That's the shot you shoot. Get back in line. Especially since the draw takes so quickly, you don't need a huge stroke to be able to do it. And Don shows us his confidence in his stroke and gets it back within a game. This is a good match.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This guy's, I don't know Don Lamken, but he's manning up.
No, he's holding up really nicely, and
Yeah.
it's good to see so many strong players in the venue. So Don's going to come break from this side rail position, see if he can control the cue ball. Man, he's got a good break. He's got a real good break.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
let's not.
cue ball.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
wow. How do you like it?
He really escaped there.
Sweet reprieve. So
Now, imagine if that cue ball was like in the center of the table.
Yeah,
I mean, but thank God for the push. The APA doesn't normally allow the push shot in the 9 ball. Yeah,
Really?
but in this tournament they do allow it. So he escaped there a little bit.
Yeah. So Don, I think, is probably going to
roll out.
I need to move this 9 ball.
He's going to roll out.
Yeah, I need to move the 9 if I'm pushing out. It's too close to the pocket. I think he sees the same, and he's already doubled up. So he'll probably just leave him a long shot on the 1-3.
Yeah, leave him a long combo.
Yeah, just soft, Don. Not so hard. Not so hard. Now you're going to be shooting again.
No, I don't think so.
Well,
I think Mike's going to take this.
If Mike's got the edge, which he may have, yeah, he's got the edge. So this is, see, I can't
Plus,
tell.
I think he can play safe too if he wants.
I can't tell which. I hate that.
The safe's not really viable. You can't get back down table.
He can if he hits it thin to the long rail, banks.
Yeah,
to the rail. But
wow,
see, I don't like this shot. It's kind of
he jumped the bridge there.
That's kind of a loose shot, and it was a little kind of a half-hearted attempt. I think the better shot might have been to bank the one past the 3 to the head rail, and then give himself the.
Wow, so
cue ball running up table.
You're not Corey Bauman from Miami or Hollywood? Sorry.
Who's Corey Bauman?
I just saw the C Bauman 212 and I thought that was him, so. All right, I got you.
All right, looks like we're going to get a little safety play here. 1 ball up table. I mean, cue ball up table, rather. Right under the 9. Look at this. Oh! Almost. That would have been perfect speed. Imagine he's pretty close to getting him frozunged, if you know what I mean. His speed was a little bit off, but great control of the 1 and the cue ball, actually. At that
Yeah. Well, this safe can be returned.
No, you just play the carom on the 7, and you play position on the 1, and you run out and break and run the set from here. So, what do you think about that?
You make sure you do that in your match, okay?
Well, I'm going to try my
Why don't you let him play the safe?
No.
You just,
No, you just carom the 7 and you run out. Oh, see, he tried to carom the 7, and...
and it's a double save.
No, you're a double safe. How about that? These guys. All right. Dan is going to...
Hey, Vic, man. I think everybody knows about the shrimp, okay?
Hey, Vic has...
Take it easy on the shrimp, buddy.
He's right.
I know, but it's like the 5th time he's... It's too funny.
Is he going to stiff the bank, or is he going to play safe and try and float the cue ball behind the 6-2?
David Uwadi said... Hold on.
Oh, this
no,
is great
never
shot.
mind. Hold on.
Hold your man.
I'm sorry about that, Vic. For some reason, my chat screen went
Freezy?
to the top. And I thought you said it again.
Yeah,
How do you get that down there?
Just drag it all the way down.
Drag the bar.
This is
How do you drag it?
somebody. Can you just type in a comment or something?
hold
Just
down
go
the
back.
left.
Can you let him man the keyboard, Ted? Poor guy. This is computer technology class 101 for Ted Herring.
All right.
Stick to building cues.
Yeah, sorry about that, Vic.
He's sitting at home.
My chat screen, went up to the top where you'd said it a couple times.
It's pretty funny. All right, so now Mike has a stiff kick here. He's actually, if he kicks natural, just a medium speed past the 3, he'll miss the 1 long to the left as we view it. So he's going to have to hit it
Hard.
firm and shorten it back up to hit the to make contact with the 1 to get back on that proper
Yeah, so
line.
he's got to, he's not
so
going to
he's
be
gonna
able to
kick
like
past the natural
stick
angle.
him or anything. It's
Right.
just going to be a free for all.
Right, and he made the 6 and his wallet. He made the 1.
If he could have kicked it the other way, he might have got safe behind the 6
Well,
and the 2.
What do you do here, Ted? I'll tell you what I do here. Do you want to think I'm crazy or something? You want to know what I shoot here? Ball in hand. Dave Uwadi knows what I'll shoot here. This is not the shot I'd shoot.
I would shoot the 2 in the side, and
he's got to shoot the 1
I mean the
first.
1 in the side, and then the 2 in that side, and float over there on the rail and shoot the 3.
I shoot the 1 ball in hand, combo the 7, and make the 1 pass the 7.
Oh, I didn't see the 7. That's a good shot.
That's the shot.
Well, I don't know about that because
that's the shot. Because
if you hit the wrong side of the 7 ball, you're getting tortured.
No, you have position. He's supposed to hit the dead center on the 7, make the 7. I mean, bear down and make the shot. It's a tougher shot. I like it because you end up playing position down table. You don't ever have to go back up and then back down again.
Jimmy Coleman, will you come to the control table?
Let's see how he handles.
Yeah, but you know what? You guys you've been seeing that guy down there, and he's got you guys all screwed up.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding?
No, yes, actually I am.
Shout out to my coach,
Robert Rayford.
Robert Rayford, who's a pool genius. Let's just say that. And I've been working with him for a couple years, and it's taken my game to a new level. And very grateful for his tutelage and expertise in many areas of pocket billiards and general life knowledge. So he's going to play a thin cut on the 7 and try and come back up table. And he's going to come just past the side. As long as he's past the side, he should be okay. His only worries just pocketing the 9. But it's just percentages. I feel like the 1 comboing the 7, making it into the corner pocket is
Roy, is your name really Roy Munson?
Roy E. Munson.
Did he get Munson?
Oh my goodness! New cloth. He 3-rail banked the 9 in.
The score is 55.
Speed limit, baby.
I can't drive 55.
Awesome. All right. Well, Don has tied this up. This is a race to 2. This is, just very, very unexpected. Very surprised to see Don, challenging Mr. Fuller so fully. So this is exciting. This has a lot of repercussions for the duration of the tournament. I'm definitely paying attention to this match since I'm also on the 1-loss side, and having more.
You're going to end up having to play one of these guys, but in
the future, yeah, hopefully.
Back to that 55 thing again. Anybody know where US 55 is? Interstate 55. It goes from Memphis to like Chicago, I think. There's not a highway that I haven't been on. That's how I relate numbers to highways. Makes me think about all the places I've been.
You know where Highway 20
Playing
is?
Pool.
Building cues and beating people with them.
And fixing everybody's cues.
Building cues and beating people with them. All right, so let's see. Don's
I
next break.
can't really.
He's getting a lot of power on this break. He's getting some solid contact. If he can just protect the cue ball just like that.
Wow,
he's
man.
He's gonna be
wow,
hard to beat.
dude.
Look at this.
Wow.
This is second break in a row. He's made 3 balls in the break.
Wow, dude. This guy is on fire right now. I mean, look at that
well,
break.
First of all, I think Mike is racking the balls really well because...
Yes, he is, because he's a gentleman.
Yeah, and this table was racking a little bit difficult. In my match previously, the top 3 balls kind of want to sit above the rack a little bit. They don't want to stick, so you got to really be fiddly with them a bit. And we ended up having to play rack your own just so my opponent didn't have to be there and be annoyed by me constantly asking him to re-rack the balls. But Mike is definitely able to rack the balls well, and Don's taking advantage.
Hey, Z Allen, whoever you are, Robert Rayford. Who is Rayford? Robert Rayford is a billiard player.
He's a billiard
in Miami
and a pool player, and he's also an instructor. And he's got a, really powerful system, which he's created and has yet to publish, but will publish soon once he's finished putting everything into book form and app form and everything. And I am very fortunate to have access to the system and the information, and to Mr. Rayford as my coach. And I can tell you with all honesty and sincerity that it is going to revolutionize the game of pool and how it's understood and spoken about and dissected and analyzed, and it gives you quantifiable ability to approach any situation in pool, not just kicks, not just shots, not just banks, but I mean just everything. So
yeah, I can testify to that too, because I've watched, both of their David and Raymond's game, develop with the systems that he uses. It's unbelievable.
yeah, it's pretty special. Like that 2-9 full length of the table bank combo that I made, that was all measured out.
Oh my God, man!
And I'm sure
Really, you gonna talk about that again?
Well, I'm just
one of these days I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm never gonna shut up.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's why we're friends. So,
Love you, baby.
Yeah. All right. Well, look at this. Don Lamken has an opportunity here to claim the hill. He's got to make this shot on the 7. Man, this guy is steady as you come. Look
Wow,
at this.
man, this guy is playing pool here.
He's playing pool. I mean, he's taking long shots, but he's okay with them because he knows that the conditions are favorable to kind of, you don't have to be as precise as pocketing, but you just got to play good speed. And he's definitely been doing that, and he's very steady.
This is big here.
He made it.
Oh my God!
And
Really?
He's done that.
Really?
He's done that 3 times. He's done that 3 times where the ball's gone knocked out. But the speed he hit it with is conducive to accepting the pocket.
The man has confidence. What can I
Wow.
tell you?
This is huge, huge,
65.
huge. 65 in favor of Don Lamken.
Who in the chat room knows where 65 is?
Wow, what an incredible turn of events this is.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think both of us were probably thinking that Fuller was going to win this. And he may still, but, it got a
Pressure's
little
on.
tough.
Pressure is on.
But now, right now, I think the pressure's on Don.
Yeah, he's got to
He can't make any mental errors here. He
No.
must play tight. If he can't get out, he has to say the guy must be kicking.
Yeah, he's got to make the 9 on the break right here. That's disgusting to say, but
Sevierville, Tennessee is where 66 is. Been there too, man.
power of Google.
Yeah. Gatlinburg's nice, man. I like it there.
Wow, this is a big rack. This is a big rack. And I think we can look back to that loose combination. There's a couple loose shots that Mike came with that have cost him the lead and control the match. One of them was that off-angle loose combo he tried to play instead of playing the safe and keeping control of the table. And I'll tell you what, ever since that inning, Don has really just taken control and not let up. And I'm sure he feels very confident right now. He's got to protect the cue ball here. Most importantly.
Wow, look at that.
Good break. Protect Whitey.
Where's the 2, 3? Oh, look at that, man. He might get out here.
He's got.
This match could be over.
Well, let's take it one shot at a time here. Let's position here. He's going to be coming close to the 3.
2 rails.
3 rails around.
I don't know. I wouldn't do the 3rd rail.
What do you mean the 3rd rail is built into the 1st rail? Oh, you're talking about back and forth, like.
No, I'm talking about there, and up here.
Yeah, well, this is the 1st rail here. He's got to hit the ball first.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I didn't see. I forgot that was
Ball
the 3
first,
rail.
3 rails
Yeah.
around, and he's going to try and get position right by where he's standing. If he can get close to straight in, I mean, the rest of the rack is. I mean, it's there. It's there. This is a shot of the rack and of the set. If you want to put your chips in, this is the shot. And I like how methodical he's being. I like that he's appreciating the importance of the situation. It looks like he's actually jacking up and trying to come across twice. I like the shot too. It's just the scratches there, but if he can bounce off the rail, just like that, man, that's a big time shot.
Wow, what a shot, man! This guy is wanting to win.
That's a big time shot, and
That
that's a set winner. That's how you win games. And I like the fact that he's once again taking his time.
Yeah, he's
not
looking at the
rushing.
shots.
He's understanding what's going on here.
Looking at the table, not just running around there like me. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to the Knoxville Billiard Club twice. I gambled a little bit in there about probably around 1995.
Interesting selection here. He chose not to bring the scratch into play by just stopping.
It wasn't anything special.
All right, let's get 2 rails cross table. Man, this is huge.
Boy, this
Don
guy,
Lamken.
wow, man, this guy stole this match.
All right, well, position on the 7 is key. A stop shot on the 6 gives him straight in shot on the 7 up table, but I think I'm playing the 7 in the side myself, and I think we'll see Don do a similar
Oh, man, he
approach.
hit that ball perfect.
I mean, if he can get the cue ball real close to where it is now, maybe a little higher. You know what I mean? Like if he comes just high of the 9, he'll have a pretty enjoyable situation.
Yeah, change the view to this one so they can see. It's a better. Okay, good.
This is nice here. Just 1 rail. 1 rail. Come high. Come high. Go, go, go. Yep.
Wow, that was a great. I mean, you know, ideally you want to be on the other side of the ball, but you could just do this and bump into the 8 and shoot it in the right-hand corner up there.
Yeah. Let's see if he hits it. It's a little finicky.
I would just look. I would just do what he's doing right there. Just bump it into the 8 ball, and the 8 moves a couple inches, and you're straight in the corner.
Yeah, I think we'll see him do that. Let's see what Don likes to do here. I might just bank the 7 cross corner and play safe. Tuck the cue ball in behind the 8. How strong would that be? That'd be like
what? Bump into the 8 and have it go down on the freeze on the end rail.
Freeze the cue ball to the end rail. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the shot right there, baby.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this guy.
Look at this guy, Don Lamken.
Man, wow.
I mean, this is like a shot. This is like the shot heard around the world.
Yeah, anybody thinks this tournament's easy to win, just try it and see how you like it. All you champion pool player, professional pool players out there, bring it on.
Wow, look at that. Don Lamken stunning Mike Fuller in an upset
great
victory.
match.
And Don just played so solid the second half of the match. I mean, really just a quality match played by Don, and I think his age and demeanor really helped him out. He was very solid. It was very controlled and poised, and when the opportunities came knocking, he just took advantage. And Mike started off really strong, and all credit to Don Lamken for coming back and fighting back a tough win.
Yeah, that was really a great match there, and there's going to be more coming up here from Strokers in Palm Harbor, Florida. We got another match coming up here shortly.
Definitely. So, all right, guys. Well, stay tuned. We're gonna close this broadcast for now, and next match should be coming up shortly. So, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
We'll be back.
Bye-bye.